What's up? What's up? What's up? This your man Dre Mac coming to you again with another episode of the Dre Mac Show, live in effect. Not gonna be long at all, but I kind of want to talk about this the SURFER rumor that's going on right now, and then kind of address some other things. But hopefully you guys are healthy. Hopefully you guys are happy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant, the Heavy Gant channel. Let me turn this down a little bit because I really don't have a lot of time. So I can get to everything as quickly as I possibly can. And if you haven't checked out the last video that I did, oh boy. I need you guys to check out that video. Was I wrong about the Marvels? I want y'all to check out that video. I'm kind of running a little bit slow. What's up, Ernest Claiborne? I'm running There we go. Before I got started, this is why I need a new. Essentially, I need a new MacBook. But so I'm going to get into this. What's up, Mika G? And I'm glad Mika's in here because I owe her an apology because I was trying to be funny because her team won. My team couldn't catch a pass, couldn't catch a cold, couldn't catch chlamydia, couldn't catch the claps. So I apologize, Mika. I owe Mika like Pokey. So I'll make sure I got my debt. I'm gonna make sure I pay my debt. All right, let's go ahead and let's get this thing started. Because like I said, I want to talk about the female surfer. The rumor that's going out. Again, pump your brakes on that. It's a rumor. You know what I mean? And then I want to address some other things, but you already know how I do it. The real question is, all right. So thank you guys for again tuning in to another episode of the Dre Mac Live. I don't have that much time. I want you guys to make sure that you have a safe and happy holiday. Enjoy your holiday, whether it's with friends or family, or even if it's by yourself, just enjoy yourself. So let me go ahead. Let me start off with this because a lot of people were really, I'm talking about, I had so many comments in the last video that I did because okay, so if you haven't seen why was I wrong about the Marvels, I want you guys to go watch that. It's an interesting deep dive into some things that I think that I was wrong about. And the main thing that I was wrong about was I believed that, for one, all the people who was anti-recasters, who was all talking about how we were all misogynistic because there's a female Black Panther, why didn't they go see an original Black female superhero? That's number one. That was the biggest point that I was making. Also, all the feminists that come out and say we're underrepresented, we need to have movies about us. Why can't women be strong and powerful in these genres that are normally occupied by men? And I basically showed you the hypocrisy. You know what I mean? And if you really pay attention to the two jokes or the two comedians that I used, which was Dave Chappelle and Bill Burr, if you know the joke that I was coming from, you would know exactly where I was coming from, because there's a lot of feminists that want to be in these spaces but don't want to be in these spaces. And this is why I hated She-Hulk. And if anybody knows why I hated She-Hulk, that's number one. I hated She-Hulk for the simple fact is that y'all want to be in these spaces, but y'all don't want to, y'all not really participating in these spaces because you love these spaces. You just want your foot in the door, but you don't want to support it. You don't want to come in. You don't do the work. You don't buy the comics. You don't buy the figures. You're just saying, hey, I want to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? And then when the pressure or these groups or these feminists that come behind, the camera. So yeah, we want female, we want it. It's just not representative. They give you a film and then y'all don't show up. So that was what my video was about. And I was surprised because I had more men like about it. I'm like, yo, that's not even about y'all. That's not about men. I appreciate because like I said, 61% of the men went out and seen that movie. 39% of the women did not see them. 39% of the women seen that movie in an all-female movie. And this is the other hypocrisy that I wanted to point out before I get to the Juno conversation, which is the female Silver Surfer, in which I need to pump y'all brakes on that. Because again, not going to be long, but I want to point some things out, right? So, with the whole feminist thing, I've always said that, and I always believed, and I want y'all to understand this, and this is true. When they created the whole feminist movement, always remember Sojourner Truth's poem, Ain't I a Woman? Because she was challenging the white women who were feminists that, hey, you're representing women, ain't I a woman? And this is what I was saying. If it was three, and I'm just putting it out there. Now, you know what I'm saying? Whether y'all say what y'all want to or not, and I'm gonna just keep it real. If it was three white women that was in this movie along with Carol Danvers, it would have made more money. I'm just putting it out there because feminists care about bringing inclusion, but they don't care about the inclusion. They just want to say, look, we support, but it has nothing to do with them. I've always said that. Sojourner Truth knew this way back in the day, and now y'all should know this. They want y'all inclusion, but they don't want y'all included. So all these people who would come out and say, oh, y'all were wrong because y'all just mad because, Black Panther's going to be a woman and yada, 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 and throwing the nana, boo, boo all in our face, but then sat there and let Monica Rambeau, you know what I'm saying, fail miserably. Thank you. Thank you. And again, men are still going to turn up for these movies because this is a male-generated genre. It is what it is. I had so many interesting comments. I had some colorful ones too that I had to block. But I had a lot of interesting comments that was in there that made a lot of sense. You know what I mean? And it is true. The comic book industry is very male-dominated. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Is there female superheroes? Like I said, yes. Do we want them represented? Yes. But do we want them represented in a fact where it makes men look dumb and stupid? Like I said with She-Hulk, you ain't got to make women first of all, let me just say this because I hate that show. I hate that show with a passion. Anybody who know me know that I hate that show with a passion, right? So with that show, what I hated about that show is that you had the Incredible Hulk, Bruce Banner, who's been in the MCU for so long, and he's been through so many traumatic things as a Hulk. That's why that first movie, not the Hulk, but the Incredible Hulk is so much of a sleeper because they show all the trauma in the PTSD that Bruce had as being the Hulk, right? For them to turn around and have this feminist, to come in and infiltrate that show and write that show and make Bruce seem like he ain't shit, like he didn't go through the things that he went through, like what females go through. It's just much more detrimental to what men go through when we both go through the same thing, and it causes a divide. And that's what I was talking about. That's what I was trying to get people to understand, that we can't allow these people to come and infiltrate something that we pay for, that we generate. We generate a lot of that funds. You know what I mean? And to let them shit on us. And I was just showing you the hypocrisy that goes on to that. So any new subscribers who were confused about the video, I'm just showing the hypocrisy. And like I understand, I have empathy because as a Black man, we go through a lot of shit. And I can just imagine what Black women or women go through on a daily basis. But you can't shit on me to make yourself look good. That's all I was trying to say. So that's where I was at with that. Now, the Frank conversation with Monica Rambeau, I get it. But where was that same energy when Captain Marvel first came out, when they was using Lashana Lynch's character prominently in that movie, where the Frank is just ain't even there. Nobody, I feel the conversation wasn't as big in 2019, where that movie made $1 billion. But now we're saying, well, Frank made this and Frank made that, Frank should be here. I get that. But as quickly, because I seen the movie twice, as quickly as they ran through that, because I had to do it again for the review. When you go back and you look how they brushed through the cancer situation with Maria, Frank would have been, they would have blew right through it. It would have been a blink if you missed it. So understand the context and understand the situation where this is coming from. Captain Marvel should have had Frank Rambeau in that first movie. And obviously the writers, the original writers, you know what I'm saying, wasn't there. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't like that movie for fair reason. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. But again, this is why I'm telling you these particular things and why I put it out in that video, so you guys can have a clear understanding the hypocrisy that goes on with this stuff. Now, let's get to the other thing. Let's get to the Juno conversation. And the reason why I'm saying Juno is the female Herald of Galactus. She's a female Silver Surfer. And I want to share my screen just real quick so we can get to that. Now, there's a rumor, and I believe and again, you have to be careful about what you guys are reading. You got to be careful and take shit with a grain of salt, because the Hollywood Reporter is destroying Nina DaCosta right now. But I thought it was Nia DaCosta, and I thought it was girl power. I thought it was, we're coming in. They are destroying her off of a rumor that she left the project early. And because it's dump on MCU time, this is what they're doing to that young lady, which is totally unfair. But this is why you got to be careful. This is why you got to be careful what you watch and what you're looking at, because this is what they do. You know what I'm saying? And again, I thought girls got it done. I thought y'all were happy about seeing women, you know what I'm saying, behind the camera and all that. But now I know it's a particular type of woman that y'all want. Y'all don't want women. Y'all want a particular color hue. You want a particular eye color. And look at the way that they treating her. Like any other director hasn't done that. But again, I'm showing you the hypocrisy of this. So again, this is the Silver Surfer from 829, Earth 829. This is Juno from Earth 829. And this is who everybody is talking about is going to be the next Silver Surfer. For one, don't nobody know nothing. The rumor is that they're hiring, I can't think of the actor's name offhand right now, the Hispanic actor to be Galactus. And they're saying that the Herald of Galactus will not be Silver Surfer. And with and this is what I'm saying, and this is why I was talking about course corrected MCU. If you're going to do representation, you're going to have to take a step back and understand what representation is. And to be able to change Oren Rad over to Juno, it's a bad idea completely. But I don't believe that they're doing this. And the reason why I'm saying I don't believe that they're doing this, because right now you could throw a rumor, it's almost like throwing a pebble in a pond and watching it ripple. You know what I'm saying? Because you're just looking for the ripples. You don't see how small and insignificant this is. So I don't believe in rumors. You know what I'm saying? We all know Nolan Rad is the Silver Surfer. Why in the hell would they go with all the bad publicity and all the things that are going on? Why the hell would they do Juno right now when nobody even heard of Juno? Nobody even knew. Who was reading Earth 829 stories? You know what I'm saying? And I get it. I get it. The multiverse is where other creators could create, say gender bent versions or their own created characters and yada, yada, yada. They could be able to do that. I get that. Javier Barton, thank you, D Sizzle. And like I said, I want to get to you guys' comments, but I don't really have a lot of time. So I'm trying to make this as quickly as possible. But nobody even heard of Juno. until all the rumors is coming down saying, oh, they're gonna gender bend Silver Surfer is going to be a gender bend. Dude, don't nobody, for one, she had debuted in Hercules Twilight of God #1 in June of 2010. I don't think that nobody cares about her. And I don't believe she's going to come. Dude, they already did the right thing, and I said this. They did the right thing by casting all white team for the Fantastic Four, because they're an all white team. I want the MCU and DC to grow a pair of balls, and I believe James Gunn is doing that. You don't have to gender bend, you don't have to race bend any character to please anybody, because we didn't ask for that. Wait, black people didn't ask for a black Johnny Storm. You just did that. Michael B. Jordan is an amazing actor. Don't get that wrong. But he's Killmonger. He's a better Killmonger than he is a Johnny Storm. But we didn't ask for that. Women ain't going out there. We want gender bent people. They're not asking for that. This is what you're choosing to do. And you wonder why your audience is looking at you like, the fuck are you doing? Excuse my language, I know, but I get one. This PG-13, I get one because of the ass. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. Nobody's asking for that. We're as the blurred, as a nerd audience, it's the people who go by. Dude, I spent $100 and some on comic books. You know what I'm saying? Just what was that, last month? Not once did I go to my local comic shop and be like, yo, you got some gender bent stuff? Because, man, I really need that, because representation, that is not representation. What you're doing, you're trying to appease a people who don't care. Feminists do not care about superhero movies. I'm sorry, I'm saying it. Feminists don't care about superhero movies. Black people really in general and by large do not care about superhero movies. They'll go watch it. They're not, black people ain't marching for superheroes. We have enough stuff going on. Hispanics are not marching because we want representation in the MCU. They're not marching for that because they got other shit that they got to deal with rather than somebody is a character in the MCU. And I swear to God, I thought that, Namor was he looks Asian in the comics. They made him Hispanic. Ain't got no whatever. You know what I mean? But nobody's marching and asking for this. All I'm saying. So you got to be careful with this stuff. And again, when we're talking about representation and we're talking about what we want, this ain't it. This is not it. There's so many characters that has been created throughout comic lore, right? That goes with that, with the race of character, right? There's Hispanic heroes and villains out there. You don't need to gender bend or race bend one to please the other one. And I know everybody's gonna say, well, Pedro Pascal, you know what I'm saying? Pedro Pascal, played Joel in The Last of Us. Joel is a Southern Texas white dude. Does Pedro Pascal look like I don't know. I thought it was white. I mean, being honest with you, I didn't know he was Chilean. A Chilean American. I thought he was white. But he has the hue to get it done in that space, But, shout out to May Kent, one of the members, and make sure you guys are looking at memberships. I got memberships, $2.99 a month. Be a part of the crew. Memberships really go by and help the channel. You get prioritized comments. Wait until Namor gets his hands on Bishop. And I swear to God, he better not get nowhere close to the X-Men or any of that. You know what I'm saying? But again, I thought Pedro Pascal was white. So, all right, I gotta get out of here. It was real quick and everything. Just to kind of get this. Do not believe the rumors. This is just crap, because right now it's easy to dump on the MCU. That's all it is. It's easy to dump on the MCU. So this is what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So don't get caught up in this. Go back and really, really watch my video. why I was wrong about the Marvels. Was I wrong about the Marvels? Go back and really listen to what I'm saying, because these feminists, they come in and try to take over. They're not the ones who support this product, and we're the ones who suffer because of the poor product that's on hand. Thank you guys for stopping in and hanging with me for the short video. I want you guys to have a safe and happy holiday. I wanted to do this. I'm not gonna have another video until probably I might do a video this weekend. I don't know. But no video tomorrow. I want you guys to enjoy your holiday. Enjoy yourself. Be blessed. Be pleasant. Enjoy one another. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Enjoy yourself, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Where is my outro at? The forehead ain't breathing today. The forehead gotta go. Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over? What? Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.